going. Want you guys to share this live. We're gonna go live on the radio station right now. Let me get those volumes up. Hope you guys had a great week, man. Hope you guys enjoying this beautiful weekend we got coming up. Well, going on right now. The weather is cooling down just a tad bit. If you guys haven't noticed, like the mornings have been a little bit cooler. Soon it'll be September and the summer thing will be over, man. I hope you guys are having a great time. Yeah, so we have a dope reggae artist on tonight. I don't like to put people in the box because I know he's multi-talented. And we're going to get him on in a few. But don't forget, this show is brought to you by Bright Smiles by Toya. If you are in the NYC area, New Jersey, Connecticut, the tri-state area, and you need your teeth whitened, you can hit up Bright Smiles by Toya. Book your teeth whitening session now, private sessions or party sessions, and she comes to you, serving the New York City tri-state area. You can hit her up at 646-582-0901 or Instagram at Bright Smiles _by Toya, or good old-fashioned email at brightsmilesbytoya@gmail.com. Yep, that's if you're in the NYC tri-state area. And if you are in ATL and you need that special custom cake, hit up Minky Cakes Atlanta. She got custom cakes and more for that special event. IG Minky Cakes. Minky is spelled MYNKY. Cakes, CAKEZ, and Atlanta. You know how that's spelled. So that's Minky Cakes Atlanta. Or use the text app order line at 678-690-9808 along with your dates and details, and she will hook you up and tell her the one and the only DJ Cisco sent you. Round of applause for the one and the only Captain Suiwe. Welcome to the show, brethren.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on the show, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. I heard your music. Big shout out to my man Gregory Beasley put me up on you, and I said this guy vibe is ITIL, and I got to get him on the show, man. Tell her all about yourself.
Well, my name is Charles Hilton, a.k.a. Captain Suiwe. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston,
and
stand up.
I leave Kingston at an early age to move to the rural part in Montego, close to Montego Bay. Went to school in Montego Bay and started singing at an early age. I started singing about 7 years old and starting the church because I grew up in the church, you know. So I started singing at an early age, about 7, and 15 years old, I went and entered into a talent show, won the talent show. And 17 years old, I started writing songs. And I recorded my first song when I was 19 years old in Jamaica. And I started writing songs from that time. So I wrote a lot of songs. A lot of them is still not released, but I wrote a lot of songs, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. What was it like growing up in Kingston, Jamaica? Who were some of your musical influences?
Well, actually, I didn't grow up in Kingston, Jamaica. Honestly, I used to go back to Kingston on the holidays, like in the summertime.
Got you.
As my aunt was living up there still, and my cousins, so I would go and visit. But I grew up in a little area outside of Montego Bay, Adelphi.
Oh,
and
nice.
But Bob Marley was one of my influence. You're talking about Peter Tosh was a great influence on me, and you know, a lot of like Barris Hammond.
Yes.
And all those artists, they really, you know, when it comes to DJ, you're talking about Charlie Chaplin, Josie Whale,
yeah,
you know, Burro Banton. I used to listen to all those guys when I was younger.
That's what's
and
up.
I grew up around music all my life, you know. But yeah, I listened to a lot of artists growing up.
Well, I'm a Yankee boy. I'm just joking, but no, I am an American that have a lot of Caribbean friends, and being exposed to the music, which just puts you in a different mindset, man. It just makes you feel so good, man. So I know all those artists that you mentioned, thank God, and Barris Hammond and Gregory Isaacs and all those
Gregory
guys
was one of my favorites also, yeah.
With that like lovers rock, that feel good music, man. So what type of genre of reggae do you consider yourself to be in? Because it sounds a little bit contemporary, popish reggae from the song that I have. Not saying
Yeah,
that's just how you are, but go ahead.
I'm more of a. I consider myself more of a cultural reggae artist because I want to stay grounded. You know, I want to not only just write songs, but I want to write songs that people can listen to and it can motivate them, it can uplift their
Yes.
spirit. So I want to stay on the cultural side and to motivate people.
Got you. Now, here in America, hip hop music has changed from when it first came out, like when I was a kid, and when we went through that Black Unity type of thing, with the Queen Latifahs, the X Clans, the Public Enemies. Did reggae change and get a little bit more vulgar and street also?
Well, yeah, well, you have two kind of reggae going on. You have the dancehall hardcore reggae, and then you have the more cultural reggae.
Gotcha.
So the dancehall part, I would say, would change to an extent where it get a little more radical
Yeah.
in some of the lyrics. Not all artists. You have some artists lyrics are pretty rough, But
Yeah.
you still have your cultural DJ. You
Of
have
course.
Capleton, you have Buju Banton, and all those guys. So you still have a lot of solid reggae artists out there right now.
Got you,
Yeah.
brother. So, how'd you get your name, Captain Suiwe, man? Tell us that story.
Captain Suiwe. I got that name when I was growing up in school. I was about 15 years old when my friends there one gave me that name. I show up at school one day in a short pants, and when you go to school back in Jamaica, here you guys call it middle school. In Jamaica we call
Yes.
it all age school.
Okay.
And then you start wearing long pants. So one day I show up when you start like 15, 16, we don't wear short pants anymore, we start wearing long pants. So I show up in a short pants, and all my friends start laughing at me and say, "Boy, you look like Captain Suey." But Captain Suey was actually a television character, I think. I was on
Yes.
television, a TV show with a captain guy on the boat and all of that. So,
Yes.
he used to wear
Yes.
short pants. So that's where the name came from. But
Oh.
originally they used to call me Peter Melody, because
Okay.
my pet name is Peter, and they used to call me Peter Melody as an artist. And then when I came here, I changed the name to Captain Soul.
Oh.
But
Okay.
yeah,
That's what's. It's so funny how we get like little nicknames. It's just so funny. And I think Captain
yeah,
Suey, I don't want to speak out of place, but I think he was on a love boat. I don't know. But
yeah, it could be,
yeah, the love boat.
I know it was back in the 80s. It was back in the 80s, and I know it was a television character.
But
But
do
so much Jamaican artists take their name from television artists. You
yeah,
talk about Josie Whale, you have Josie Whale, you
yes.
have Charlie Chaplin. All of those are television.
Yes, yes.
Television. Yeah,
But
yeah,
do
yeah.
you know what I love? When I put in Captain Suey, you come up in the Google search. Oh my
Yes, yes,
gosh.
yeah. I have a
The
page. I have
first
my own page.
page. The first
I have
page.
my own
Nice.
page, and I have about 5 songs on Django Internet Radio, which
Okay.
is played all over the world right now. I have
Beautiful.
fans from all over the world,
All
so
right.
music is spreading. Yeah.
So big shout out to my man John Hall on the check-in. He's a big supporter of DJs here at the Global, and we'll be going back to our morning show. People started August 9th. DJC will be back in the morning, 10:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. So we're gonna have some big fun, and we have my man Captain Suey. He is on the line, and we have his music in rotation. We have one playing in the background. It's called Put Down the Guns. And the other one is She Is the Other One. No, She Is
No,
the One
she's the
for
one
Me.
for me.
Sorry,
She's the
brother.
one for me.
She's one for me. All right. So right now we
Yeah.
have Put the Guns Down. And we're going to get to that soon. But tell us, what do you have out now? What are the name of your EP, album, whatever?
Yeah, the EP album is actually, the title is Put the Gun Down, which is also Conscious album. It's an album that I have 6 songs on the album, and all of them is very uplifting.
Nice.
You have Put the Guns Down, you have She's the One for Me, you have the Corona. I have a song sing of a coronavirus. You have this coronavirus song. You have Don't Worry About That,
Mm-hmm.
and You Are Everything Girl. All of those, Pretty House, all of that is on the EP. I also have a single that I put out after the EP. I put out the EP, I think it was the 7th of June, so it's
Yeah.
not too long, like
Yeah.
6, 7 weeks ago. And then I put up a single after that that's titled Smart Song.
Yeah.
And all those are on the all you have them on Amazon Music, Spotify. You have them on
Yeah.
iTunes, all the digital platform. Captain Sue
All
is on every single digital platform you can think of.
all the
Things like
digital platforms.
38 different digital platform I'm on.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I've been doing this for a minute, this indie artist show, and I'm not calling people indie artists no more. I'm calling you guys recording artists because
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Because we don't have to even wait for no majors anymore. We just do our damn
yeah,
thing. So we're recording artists. You guys are recording artists. You can make your own lane. And I'm glad that you have a sound that is unique to you, man. I just love that.
yes, yeah. I trying to stay in my own lane. I'm not trying to I don't try to sound like somebody else if it's happened that way, but I write my songs the way I'm inspired to write them,
Yes.
and I've gotten a lot of inspiration from things that happen around me and from the Father above, and I just try to keep my music positive.
That's what I'm talking about, people. Do you see how he talk, man? Positivity all of the time. I absolutely love it. So listen, I want to get to your song that Facebook may shut down, but because you have it on all digital platforms, but we're gonna definitely get to it. And people, while we're doing that, please share, share, share. You're right with your boy DJ Cisco. We are on Roku TV. This is going right to Roku. Big shout to Gloria Stewart. I love you, lady. I absolutely love you. You get a round of applause for always supporting DJC Radio Global. And we share some same political views because when I was spewing my political points, you were definitely loving them. Big shout out to Gloria Stewart. Absolutely love you for always supporting too. People, this show is international, hence DJC Radio Global. We are now on Roku. We have 2 channels so far. We're going to have 4 more channels. We have the interviews like these, and then we have a Weed Chronicle show, which is going to highlight people, legal weed smokers that are smoking weed for medicinal, people that own their own dispensaries, people that have their own strand, people, anything positive about weed. So we have an episode up now. It's about a guy, Big T, Big T, and he cooks with THC. He cooks with weed. So we'll be talking about that more. Yeah, man. Yeah, Captain Suiwe, he cooks with weed. He makes pizza and everything, and he infused weed in the
Yeah,
olive
my
oil.
grandmother used to boil that, give me for tea when I was small. She used to boil that for
Woo!
tea. Used to make tea with that.
Now listen, okay. I be Before we play your song, man, I gotta ask you, how do you feel growing up as a kid decades ago, knowing the medicinal purposes of weed, knowing how good it is for you? Bob Marley tried to tell people, but now places like
Peter Touch tried to tell them also. Peter Touch legalized it. He was the one
exactly,
who wrote the song "Legalize It." Peter Touch wrote a song "Legalize It." He wrote a
yes,
song many years ago. He
mm-hmm.
wrote that song to legalize my. But
Got you.
as a kid, I suffered from asthma. When I was growing up
Yes,
as a kid, I struggled with asthma, and my grandmother, she used to boil it and give me to drink, make
mm-mm-mm.
tea for me to drink to treat my asthma.
Nice. Now,
Yeah.
my friend Steve, he suffers from eczema. So he said
Okay.
that his mother used to boil it and put it on his eczema, and the shit went away, cured it. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes. Yeah.
I participate sometimes because I have a little bit of aches and pains from my old occupation. So now you can go to a dispensary, and it has a little thing on the on the weed canister that say this is for stress, this is for body
Okay.
aches. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
just
honestly, I don't smoke right now. I don't
yes,
smoke. I stopped smoking a long time, but I know there's a lot of medical benefit in it.
yes, yes.
God made this herb for the healing of the nation.
But I just don't like
Yeah.
how America jumped into it to get that money. That's a whole nother topic. I don't want to get you
Yeah,
political,
that's a whole
but
other show. That's a whole
but you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yes, 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 yes.
Exactly. All right. So listen, we have the one and only Captain Suiwe right here on DJ Suiwe Global. Captain Suiwe, since you're here live, introduce your song, Put Down the Guns, right here on DJ Suiwe Global with DJ Cisco. Let's go. Captain Suiwe, can you introduce the song, brother?
Yes, this one is named Put the Guns Down by Captain Suiwe.
Right here on DJC. Sorry.
It's very, very, very informative. Very, 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 very solid song. Yeah.
Right here on DJC Radio Global, people. Keep it locked. Cisco.
Another body is going in the ground today. Hey. Cause another young life has been taken away. Hey. Another body is going in the ground today. Cause another young life has been taken away. Hey. So me say, Mama, don't cry. And me say, Papa, don't cry. I know it hurts like hell when your children die. Hey. You better put down the gun them. And now why we are fun them, boy. You better put down the gun them. Go why we are fun them, boy. You better put down the gun them. Yes, why we are fun them, boy. You better put down the gun them. Go why we are fun them, boy. So you go to the street, you a brother, you a boss. Telling your friend that you make another ghost. Hey. What you don't realize, if you don't change one day, your life is gonna toast. For God not like ugly, you're gonna roast. Hey. Better put down the gun them. Now why we a fun them, boy. Better put down the gun them. Oh, why we a fun them, boy. Let me say, Mama, don't cry. Papa, don't cry. I know it hurts like hell when your children die. Hey. Mama, don't cry. Let me say, Papa, don't cry. I know it hurts like hell when your children die. Hey. Put down the gun them. Now why we a fun them, boy. Me say put down the gun them. Oh, why we a fun them, boy. Cause another body is going in the ground today. Hey. Cause another young life has been taken away. But Mama don't cry. And me say Papa don't cry. I know it hurts like hell when your children die. Hey. They better put down the gun them. And now why we a fun them, boy. They better put down the gun them. Yes, why we a fun them, boy. Better put down the gun them. Who are why we a fun them, boy. Better put down the gun them. Who are why we a fun them, boy. Put down the gun them.
Yeah, that right there is Captain Suiwe, Put Down the Guns. Captain Suiwe, absolutely love that track. Dope.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, so I know we had a lot of events where there were shootings, but was it one specific shooting that made you create that song?
Yes, I think it was last year.
Okay.
I don't want to. It was last year. I lost a cousin.
Oh man.
My uncle, his son, he lost. He was only 18 years old. He was accidentally shot. Accidentally shot in New York, in Brooklyn, and that really hurt me a lot.
I'm so sorry.
That was my cousin and was my uncle, only son, and and that was one of them. Plus, then I watch the news all the time, and you see a lot of shooting going on. And then even Hartford here, there was I think it was early in the spring, a kid was accidentally shot also. Somebody was shooting after another person, and I think it was like a 3-year-old kid got shot in the car. I think that was in April of this year in Hartford, and that was very heartbroken when I hear that. And I say, this the gun violence, I've got to bring awareness to what's going on. And the father just give me the words, Honestly, that was one of the fastest songs I ever wrote. I've been writing songs for many years, but that was one of the fastest songs. That I put that song together in less than a day. So, all the words, the father just gave me the words and I just put it into the song and going rehearse it and went in the studio about a week after and record the song.
So, Captain Suiwe, like, what do you think? What is something that you think we should do to like remedy this? Like I know
Well, like I
there's not
said,
one
it's
answer.
bringing more awareness.
Yeah.
We live in a society where we have so much. We have a lot of violence. Not so much, I would say, but
Yeah.
we have a lot of violence, and it's like it become a part of us so much. Like people don't even. Somebody shot down the street. Okay,
Yeah.
and just go on with their daily life. But it's bringing awareness. It's just like you have people who bring awareness to breast cancer and all different things.
Yeah.
So it's bringing awareness, consciousness. People can, other artists will also. I'm hoping that other artists will make song about, non-violence
Yes.
and we're more conscious of ourselves. Love one another a little bit more. Care about each other a little bit more, and we can all get along. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I just ask, your cousin, how old was he?
He was 18 years old. Yeah, it was
Okay.
18.
Yeah. There is a huge influx of juveniles in New York City that are committing these heinous crimes with guns, and it's it's something that I saw happening 5 to 10 years ago because I was working in juvenile law enforcement. So I said
Okay.
the way that you guys are treating these kids that are committing these crimes, it's going to become worse. They were giving them a slap on the wrist. They were giving them like a slap on the wrist. They were giving them like close to home, like people would like rape and shoot people, and they were concerned about jailing them close to their parents, so the parents can come visit them. I'm like, listen, these kids just did a real crime. They need to go upstate to a freaking boot camp and do some real time. But no, nationwide, the federal government did something called close to home, and we're going to rehabilitate these kids, and it is backfiring on them now. These juvenile gang members, these juveniles are shooting people in broad daylight in Brooklyn. 2 p.m., 1 p.m. It's just out of control, and they need to regain control. But it just feels like.
And the funny thing about it, my cousin that passed away, he was a good kid. Wasn't he no gang or anything?
Yeah.
He was very, very much go to church and all of that. But he was.
Somebody shooter.
He got accident. He was, somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, he was accidentally shot. It was not intentionally for him.
Yeah.
But he accidentally got shot, and a lot of that happen all the time because some of these guys out there shooting guns, they can't shoot straight.
That's my thing.
Shoot the wrong person.
Yeah. Not saying that your cousin was a gang member. I'm saying the people that was doing the shooting. Trust me, it was gang related. Because that goes out through Brooklyn so many times. I've seen it, but I hope we can get a grip on it. And I'm so sorry for your loss, brother.
I have to be hopeful. I just can't say it's never gonna. Anything is possible.
Yeah, definitely. We all have to come together.
I used to live in Bridgeport, and I lived in Bridgeport for many years. And when I came from Jamaica and lived in Bridgeport, it was real bad. It was real bad, and it's a lot better now. So anything is possible.
That's the truth. So tell the world how they can get in touch with you, and what are you available for, like songwriting, collabs, or production. Tell them what they can.
Yes, I'm available for songwriting if there's an artist, and I'm very particular. Honestly, I'm very particular as far as writing songs. It's not gonna be anybody, but
I hear you.
I'm available for songwriting. And a collab, I definitely will collab. I would love to collab with American artists, whether it's a male or female.
Okay.
And cause I love to. I love to do that. And Captain Suiwe can be reached at SCHARHYLTON @gmail.com. And if you Google Captain Suiwe, Suiwe. Some people have a little problem with the spelling.
Yes.
Then they'll see my name come up. Everything about my bio is there, my contact, everything. Also, if you want my music, you can stream it or download it on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, all of the digital platform. Once you put in Captain Sue, you'll see it comes up.
Got you guys.
And,
Now listen, I'm sharing,
yes,
sharing. That's why I'm looking to the side. So please share this. Now listen, he's right. His spelling of the last name Suiwe is
yeah,
Suiwe. Suiwe. So it's Captain Suiwe. And once you Google it, he comes up immediately. Comes up as an artist
Yeah,
and all
and
that. So he's
everything. They'll see
official.
what I'm doing. Yes, I did a bunch of interview. This is like my fourth interview in less than a month. So I've
Nice.
done a lot of interview. They'll see what Captain Sue is doing.
Beautiful.
Also, I'm working on some music. I was in the studio today. I just did 2 more new songs. Those gonna be released maybe next month. I'm
Beautiful.
gonna put on some more singles. I'm gonna be working on a lot of music this year.
That's
This year
what's up.
definitely I'm gonna be working on music. But I'm available. I'm available for if someone wanna book me for a show. SCHARHYLTON@gmail.com. And for my music, it's all on all the digital platforms.
Got you. Now the website that you just spelled out. What is the first name? Like, what are you spelling?
That's my email address.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on my it's on my I think it's connected to my
Okay.
Twitter, my
Got you.
Twitter account. I'm also on Instagram also.
I just want everybody
Captain
to know.
underscore Suiwe. Captain underscore Suiwe on Instagram.
Got you. Now you say that you want to work with an American artist. Why you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love to do a collab with. Because what happened is I don't only sing.
Okay.
I rap. You guys call it rap, so I have to say rap. 'Cause
Yeah.
in Jamaica we say DJ.
I know.
Here
DJ.
it's
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also rap. If you listen to I have a song I have my single. It said Smart Song. If you listen to it, the whole of that song is me actually rapping, and it's a very good song.
Okay.
It's the Japanese are getting a lot of fans from Japan on that song.
Yeah.
The Japanese, they love it. I have a lot
love-
of fans from Japan on that.
They
Smart Song.
love dance hall. They
But
they
if you
have
listen,
dance
if
hall
you get a
parties.
chance and you can listen to it, you hear Captain Suiwe rapping. So I don't only sing, I rap, and I'm a good songwriter. I definitely can write a good song.
Well, I'm going to contact Gregory Beasley and have him send all your music. So, because we have a radio station also that plays 24/7, 365 at www.the Cisco Radio Show or www.wdjcradio.com, and we're going to add your music to our rotation.
I appreciate it, sir.
No problem. Now, who do you ever want to collab with? Like, if you had a chance, who would you collab with?
Too big, the big name, but it's not impossible. Nothing is no mountain that's
Exactly.
hard to climb. It's impossible to climb, I should say. I would love to do a collab with Nicki Minaj. She's very articulate. I think I have a song that I wrote that's not released yet. I didn't record it yet, and I
Yes.
think it would be very good. I'd love to do a song with her. And if even if it's not a big name like that, and a female artist can rap real good,
Yes.
I love to do a song. I'm not looking for a female artist that's really a singer, because I can
Yes.
sing. I'm looking for someone who counteracts what I'm doing. I'm gonna be
Yes.
singing, and they're gonna come in doing the rapping. So
Yes.
I'd love to. If a female is good at be a good rapper, then me and we can do big things.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you what to do because I know you know your music, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you like the song that's in the background, put your guns down with that beat. If
Yeah.
you send Nicki Minaj a beat like that and you're singing the chorus and the rest is blank for her, I think you may
Yeah.
get a response. I think you may
Yes,
get a
I
response.
definitely. Yeah, like I said, nothing is too impossible. I don't know. I don't know if you ever hear Captain Suiwe's song, but I definitely would love to. I could read, and I have some good melodies. I have some
Yes.
good melodies that I know she's a good rapper. I've listened to a
Yes.
lot of her songs, and
Yes.
I have some good melodies, and I really love to do a collab with her.
Big out to the Trinities. Nicki Minaj is Trini. That'll be a Trini Jamaica connection. Dope. So, Captain Suiwe, is there anything that we didn't cover that you want to talk about?
Well, just that just people coming together and love one another a little bit more. And the music, the message is in the music, and that people just listen to the music and say, Captain is right in what he's saying. And
Well,
hope that, and also Captain gonna be putting, I'm gonna be putting out some more music this year, definitely. For some reason, I'm really pumped. I don't know if it's because of the coronavirus last year,
yeah.
but I was writing a lot of songs last year.
Hmm.
I spent some time inside and I was writing a lot of songs. But this year, I'm really in the mood to record. I'm very
Nice.
inspired. I'm very optimistic. I'm very pumped. I'm writing songs. I went in the studio today, record two more new songs, and they're gonna be hearing these songs before the end of the summer.
Beautiful.
So it's gonna be a lot of music coming out of Captain Sui this year.
That's what's up, Captain Suiwe. And I'm a big fan now, and I'm a supporter. So anything that you have and you ever want to hit us up, feel free, man. This is your home now. All right.
Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
Sounds good. There you have it, Captain Suiwe, right here on DJC Radio Global. Going to let him go. We're going to continue with a little bit of music. Captain Suiwe, talk to you soon.
Okay, sir. Nice talking with you.
Same here, brother. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, peace. Yes, another great artist right here on DJC Radio Global, man. I loved his energy. I loved his vibe. Sorry we were a little bit late, but that's what it was. So we're going to play a few joints. Then I'm going to get out of here. Captain Suiwe has another song. It's called She Is the One for Me. Right here on DJC Radio Global. If anyone want to call in, please feel free. The phone number is 347-352-8625. Like I said, DJ Cisco, your boy, will be back starting August 9th, 10:30 a.m. with the morning show. We used to have so much fun on the morning show. We have so many dope artists lined up. Big shout to Robert Cool Bell from Cool in the Gang, man. He was on the show last week. And we had a few listeners, but it's all good because that interview is going straight to Roku. So you guys can check it out on our Roku channel. Our Roku channels are DJ JC TV. So just hit that up in your search on the Roku, and our weed channel would come up. And okay, this is a weed channel. Our weed channel will come up, and the regular channel from Virtual Nation will come up. We out here trying to do it, people. Out here trying to do it. Still providing for independent artists 24/7, 365, and we're going to keep doing that. All right, let me scroll down. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, it's all good, John, because that's going straight to Roku. And if you don't have Roku, I'll give you a link for it to be on YouTube. But very informative. The man is worth at least $10 million, and he was just humble and cool as hell. His son was on also. They have a kids foundation where they teach them how to play golf. Yeah. I'll get Weed Channel. Oh, go to Roku and DJC TV, parentheses, Weed Chronicles. So everything is DJC TV. Then it's going to be, like the title of the thing after that. So it's DJC TV, Weed Chronicles on Roku. Just go to DJC TV and you will see this logo, and you know that's Weed Chronicles. All right, so we got a little bit of music. Watching golf now. No problem. Big shout out to the Olympics. I don't know why they had the Olympics. COVID's not over. Let me talk about COVID also. People, let's please use our common sense and our brains and don't listen to the government. I never realized how many citizens actually listen to what the government tells them. Like, I just thought people were like, like the government said something, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do anyway. No, When Donald Trump was in office and he said, to inject yourself with some damn bleach and people did it, I was like, some people in this world really follow what the hell the government tells them to do. You can't do that, people. One, the vaccines are experimental. They're not really, they didn't know or don't know how potent it is. If you could transmit the COVID after getting it, can you still die if you get it, whatever? Case in point, people that have the vaccines are contracting COVID and are ended up in the hospitals as we speak. They told you to take off your mask because they wanted to see how potent it was, if it could be transmitted again, and if you will die, even with the vaccine. They did not know that. We are real-time guinea pigs. So when they said, like, I'm on the elevator, going places, whatever. Hey, no, you could not take off your, and like Americans are crazy. They'll talk to you like they're controlling. It's just weird. People telling me, because I got my mask on, never took it off. Oh no, sir, you cannot take off your mask because I had the vaccine. I'm like, lady, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck what you had. I'm keeping on my mask because they're using you as a guinea pig because they don't even know how potent or what effective this shot is. This is not even a vaccine. This experimental shots. Not saying it wasn't effective with some people and saving lives, whatever. All I'm saying is they know as much as you know. So this is real-time experiments right now. They didn't have time to gather stats with real people coming in, trial and error. They had to come up with this shit quick. So they're learning as we learn. If you went to the CDC site, it told you plain as day. All you got to do is use your brain. It said what we don't know, what we are learning. And under that section, what we are learning was how potent it is, if it could be transmitted afterwards, will you be hospitalized? They were telling you we do not know how this shot is going to work against COVID. So that means it's experimental. So they said, take off your mask so we can see what happens. And you guys went for it. I don't understand that shit. People walking around with no mask. Oh, I got the shot. It's okay. No, it's not okay. And now, God forbid, I mean, like I know a few people that got the shot and they got COVID right now that had the shot. So, that's their business, our business. I'm keeping it confidential. My friend just posted people going to these functions, no mask, just chilling, and they got COVID and they had the shot. Some is in the hospital with the shot. So please do not listen to the government. Follow your common sense. And please keep your mask on until this shit is under control. Because it's not. I'm going to sign off there. I'm not going to play no music. God bless all you guys. Theolonica Monk, welcome to the show. I love that name. That's a strong name. Theolonica Monk. Yeah, man. So people, just please wear your mask. Don't be out here just thinking everything is not happening. I'm not doing Project Unity again. I don't care how much money I ain't getting. I don't care how people say I'm not in the streets, whatever. I'm staying my ass right here doing this radio show until I feel it's safe to start doing some shit like that again. So Project Unity, I had some shows lined up, but I thought I'm not doing it this year once again. God's telling me not to do it this year once again, and I'm going to follow my inner voice and not doing it. All right. So anyway, you guys should always hit us up. 347-352-8625. Big shout to my man, Captain Suiwe. I think I'm going to get his other song on because She Is the One for Me. We heard Put the Guns Down. Now I'm going to do She's the One for Me. Happy Saturday. It's kind of late. I want to do my thing. Got a little record label meeting tomorrow. Hope I see you people there that I invited. And always call DJ Suiwe the Global 347-352-8625. This is Captain Suiwe, and this is called She Is the One for Me.
She is the one for me, and I love her so. Hey, hey, hey. She is the one for me, and I want her to know. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're a lover, you're my honey, and I love you so. You're my lover, you're my sweetie, and I want you to know. She is the one for me, and I love her so. Hey, hey, hey. She is the one for me, just want her to know. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're my lover, you're my honey, and I love you so. You're my lover, you're my honey, just want you to know. So every time I see you, girl, me say me head start to grow. Feel like say me a wear a afro. This is something, girl, me want you to know. Love you from your head, go girl, straight to your toe. You are the one for me, and I love you so. Hey, hey, hey. She is the one for me. I just want her to know. Hey, hey. Oh, now she's my lover, she's my sweetie. Oh, I love her so. She's my lover, she's my honey. I just want her to know, want her to know. I want her to know why that I love her so. I love her so why. Hey. You are the one for me, and I love you so. Hey, hey, hey. You are the one for me. I just want you to know. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're my lover, you're my sweetie, and I love you so. You're my lover, you're my honey. Just want you to know. You are the one for me, and I love you so. Hey, you are the one for me. I just want you to know. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're my lover, you're my sweetie, and I love you so. You're my lover, you're my honey. I just want you to know. Say every time I see you, girl, me say me head start to grow. Feel like say me a wear a afro. This is something, girl, me want you to know. Love you from your head, girl, down straight to your toe. You are the one for me, and I can't let you go. Hey, hey, hey. You are the one for me. I love you so.
Yep, his name is Captain Suiwe. That right there is You Are the One for Me. Right here live on DJ Suiwe the Global. Guys, have a great Saturday. Keep it locked. August 9th, I will be back live every morning, Monday through Friday,